Hello everyone. I'm going to talk today about the archangels because lots of people ask me questions, and some of us think that the archangels are only for some people. But one thing I can tell you, and that is the archangels are for everyone. And one question I am asked at many times, and that is, can an archangel be my guardian angel? And of course not at all. It cannot be your guardian angel. But when you call on an archangel, it's there instantly. And that's one thing that again amazes me in that way. Your guardian angel allows in that archangel to be with you, and you may think that guardian angel has allowed the archangel in, and the archangel is there constantly every second with you, but it's not. It's there for brief moments. But we think sometimes, it's there all day with me. It has been there all week with me, all these months as I have been going through things, because time is different for us as it is for the angels. And that's another lovely thing. When God created the angels long ago, before other creation happened, how would I say, and when he fell in love with us and gave us, a soul, but he put these archangels in charge. And there are many archangels, but the ones I know really strongly that interfere in my life, and I will say it like that, is the Archangel Michael, the Archangel Gabriel, and the Archangel Raphael, and the Archangel Muriel. But I have met other archangels at different times. But those four archangels are in my life quite a bit. Sometimes I don't even call on them, and they arrive. But I think one important thing is for us all to remember is that, you can call on an angel. You can call on that archangel. You're welcome to do so. It's, what would I say? There's no boundaries. You're not to think to yourself, that you are not good enough to call in an archangel to be there to help you. You can call in an archangel at any time in your life. And archangels are not just for certain people, they are for everyone of all religions and none. And even the person who would say, I call on the universe, I ask for a powerful angel to come to me, that would more than likely would be an archangel that is going to come. But if you have, what would I say, a name for an archangel, I think that even makes it more powerful, because the archangels are just there for us. And Archangel Michael, he defends us. He's there, as I always say, with his sword and shield, and so loving and so kind, and embraces us, just like the Archangel Gabriel, is there as well. And he has been in my life many times. But all these archangels can be in your life too. Sometimes I'm always so surprised when someone has just discovered they have a guardian angel. They have just discovered that they have a soul, and then they have so many questions. I have heard about these archangels. They would say, am I worthy to call on an archangel? You know, and I always have to smile, because of course you are. Everyone is. You know, so you can call on an archangel. It's extra help when you are maybe in a difficult time. Something is really, really hard, and your guardian angel has been helping you. You know, even other angels have been, and even souls of loved ones have been helping you as well. But you can call in the archangel as well, you know, to defend you, to help you. And I think most people call in an archangel, you know, really when things are really, really hard, really bad, or they're finding it, life a great struggle. They call in an archangel, you know, to give them the strength, to help them to, what would I say, get up and walk, to take the next step. An archangel gives us, you know, so much encouragement. It's like, how would I say it? Lots of people tell me that when they call in an archangel, and, you know, it gives them such comfort, but it's like it empowers them. It empowers the human being to believe that they can get through this, whatever the problem is, because they have called on an archangel, and God has sent it. God has sent the archangel to give you a helping hand. And that's why the archangels are there, and all of the angels. It's to give us all a helping hand. And, you know, the archangels, what would I say? You could have 1,000,000 angels standing in front of you, and if there was only one archangel in among all of them, you would see that particular angel. You would know it was an archangel. They just have such a, how can I say it, a powerful force about them. It's like you know they're going to help to keep everything in check. They're going to help to move everything forward, but in a different way. It's like, you know, when you do call them in, and I would always say, you don't call all of the archangels in. Don't say, God, send me them all, in that way, because you don't need them all. You actually only need one at a time. So if it's Archangel Michael you call in, or, you know, I often hear of a lot of people calling in the Archangel Raphael when somebody is very ill, you know, to help to give that person who is ill strength, but to help to give the family strength as well to cope, to get through this struggle. And I just love the way the archangels, what would I say, how can I say this, empower us with faith. But I would always say as well, don't call in the archangel for something, you know, well, I use the word trivial. I always feel you should keep an archangel, you know, for when you are really struggling. And I know there's millions of people all over the world struggling, you know, and that is one thing you can do as well. You know, you can call in an archangel for someone else. You know, you could be watching the news, you could be reading the paper, you could just say you were out and about and you overheard a little bit of a story about somebody struggling. You can send an archangel. You can ask God, send them an archangel, please, whichever archangel will really help them in the way that they need. Because it's like each archangel has, you know, a powerful force. And it's like as if that powerful force is the same through them all, but different for each and every one of them. And of course, there is not just, the 4 archangels that I name. There are many, many other archangels. So call them in for that really crisis that you're in, or even if you are feeling fearful, call in the archangel to give you a hand. And I always love the way, our guardian angel allows in the archangels, and an archangel is, how would I say, is way above a guardian angel even in that sense. But yet our guardian angels are extremely powerful. They are the gatekeeper of our soul. They're, our protector. Just so many things. But yet when I see an archangel, walking with someone, and I just smile and say, oh, they must have called in an archangel to help them. And I would say a prayer as well. But that sight is just amazing. To see the archangel walking along with a human being and seeing the guardian angel there, sometimes you can't put it into words. It's, how would I say, you're more attracted to seeing the archangel than you are to the guardian angel. And this is something I have never spoke about before. But I always thank God for a guardian angel, because no angel can come in and around us unless God has said so. And some people might say unless the universe has said so, and that's okay. And I just think that's a lovely, to me, even, if there was a human being that walked with me every day, and in a sense, if something bad was coming towards me, it would stop it, then I would see it in a physical way. But we don't see this in a physical way. We don't see the archangel, but it's right there. Many of us feel the presence of the archangel. Many of us feel the presence of our guardian angel, and even the souls of loved ones. But the archangel and the archangel Michael, all of them, they're a powerful force, and they are, what would you say, it's like when you call them in, they put this kind of, how would I say, a shield around you. I have often watched Archangel Michael doing that, and I have watched where somebody has said, I called in the Archangel Michael. I was in a terrible situation and I was so afraid. And all of the months, the 6 months of the year that the person was going through this, they were saying, they were asking the guardian angel, please, I need an archangel to come in and around me. And I always remember this lady just saying one day, then I called out for the Archangel Michael, and I felt so, she said she felt so confident within herself, and she felt, a lot of the fear and the anxiety left her. And again, I think that is incredible for a person to feel that way just by calling in an archangel, by believing that God would send you an archangel. So never think that you're not worthy of an archangel, because you are. But the archangels are for everyone, literally everyone. You can't, I have to smile, own an archangel. You can't own one. It doesn't just belong to you, but your guardian angel belongs to you and can be no one else's guardian angel. But an archangel is completely different. It's like, you know, the Archangel Michael, he can be with me, but he can be with millions of people at the same time. And I don't know how to explain that. I don't know how that happens. But again, to me, that is incredible. And I do thank the archangels, and I thank God for allowing his archangels to, you know, be called by so many people. And the archangel is with each and every one of them at the same time. You know, there doesn't seem to be any boundaries at all. So if you feel that you really need an archangel in your life, just call on an archangel. Don't be afraid. Just say, you know, my guardian angel, I need an archangel. Just call on God. You can call on the universe. I need an archangel to be with me at the moment because of the situation I'm in. And allow yourself to feel that presence of that archangel. Allow yourself to feel that security, you know, that powerful force. Allow yourself to feel your confidence building back up in you, knowing that you can get through this. You know, archangels, just like all angels, but especially archangels, seem to, how would I say, help people to have a little bit more faith. And I think that's one thing that we all need, is to have a bit more faith, a bit more belief, and belief in ourselves, and that we can call in an archangel at any time when we need them. And we know we're sharing them with millions of people in the world as well. You know, so that is one thing I would love you to say to yourself. I have the right. I can call in an archangel. I don't have to be, I'm worthy of calling in an archangel. I believe I can call in an archangel and be here with me and help me. And I believe that an archangel will help me to feel protected. You know, and maybe a nice thing for you to do would be, you know, when you do call in an archangel, whichever archangel you call in, you know, write down, maybe it could be a little exercise, just write down every time when you felt maybe scared, suddenly the thought came across your mind that your archangel was there with you as well as your guardian angel, and that helped to give you comfort and strength. You know, that's one thing I love, that all of the angels are for everyone. They're not just for certain people. They're literally there for everyone. So I'm so glad that God created them long, long ago. And I always have to smile, even though an archangel is powerful, you know, and can be in millions of places at the same time, which we'd probably all love ourselves. But they're there for us all. You know, the archangels aren't just here for me, they're here for you as well. So call on an archangel if you need one, but only when you feel you really need an archangel. And I know your guardian angel will allow that archangel in and around you, because permission would already have been given. So I'm just going to say, God bless and love you all, okay? And I will talk to you again. Bye bye.